Christians in Pakistan are living in fear following the Asia Bibi case, but for some reason the British government still thinks it's appropriate to shower hundreds of millions of pounds in foreign aid to Pakistan. Why is it that the British government still thinks it's appropriate to shower hundreds of millions of pounds of British taxpayers' money at a terrorist-supporting extremist state, Pakistan? And this isn't just a matter of the country's government being extremist, by the way. Oh no, a Pew Research poll found that 84% of Pakistani Muslims want Sharia law. That's extreme. That's really extreme. And not only that, when Asia Bibi was freed after it was found there was simply not enough evidence to convict her in her blasphemy case, in which she was sentenced to death, thousands of regular people, not the government, regular people took to the street to protest and call for the decision to be reversed and ultimately for this woman to be killed for allegedly saying something negative about Muhammad. And not surprisingly, Christians in Pakistan are now living in fear. More fear than ever before. And the left likes to talk about persecuted minorities in the West, but really, the real persecuted minorities are the Christians in Pakistan that have something genuine to fear. Speaking to The Telegraph, someone called Yunus Marzi, a retired soldier, a member of a Presbyterian church in the Islamabad slum, has said that Christians are now living in fear and that the whole country is under tension. He told the newspaper that people are afraid and anything can happen in this situation. He's not exaggerating either. Many churches have been attacked by Islamic militants and scores of people, Christians, have been killed. And Marzi went on to explain, "There's no political backing here, no Christian leaders here. They feel isolated and weak and prefer not to talk about such issues. The government protects us, but blasphemy is such a sensitive issue we feel weak and in fear. People are helpless. They don't have any other option, but thank God this time the loss is not bigger." Pakistan really has become more radical than ever. It was amazingly originally intended to be a place for everybody regardless of their religion, but it has become an extremist state. It has funded and armed Islamic militias, and for some reason, the British government sees past all of this and continues to shower the state with money. Over £460 million a year of our money, with more than 235,000 houses in Pakistan receiving prepaid debit cards filled with British taxpayers' money. How does any of this make any sense? So I think it's time we took serious action about this and put some pressure on Pakistan to change. The only thing that these people understand is toughness and money. Donald Trump said it before and he's absolutely right. We've got to be tough and we've got to cut them off. So it's time we stopped funding them. It's simple as that. It's time we told them that Britain will only cooperate with nations that protect their citizens and don't enforce barbaric theocratic rule that puts their own people in danger. I think it's time to stop foreign aid to Pakistan, and you can help me pressure the British Secretary for International Development, Penny Mordaunt, to do exactly that by going to stopforeignaidtopakistan.com. Sign the petition, share it with all your friends. You don't even need to be British. Anyone from anywhere in the world can sign this petition and help me put pressure on the British government to stop funding this terrorist state. Then, maybe then, the Pakistani government will think about what it's doing, and maybe the Pakistani government will start protecting its own citizens and stop the barbarism that's making Christians in Pakistan fear for their own lives. And if you'd like to help me do even more, please consider chipping into our donation campaign fund, because we're planning to commission a public opinion poll to find out just how many people in Britain want foreign aid to Pakistan to end. I imagine it's quite a lot. And also, if we can raise enough money, I'll do what I've done before in previous campaigns. We'll get a billboard going and we'll remind the politicians and the British public that A, they're not alone in thinking that Pakistan is a terrorist state and should be defunded, but we'll remind the politicians at the same time that they are ultimately servants of the British people. And if we think they need to do something, then they better bloody well do it. So please go to stopforeignaidtopakistan.com, sign the petition, share it with all your friends. Let's get as many names as possible. And let's finally end this injustice. Let's finally stop sending hundreds of millions of pounds a year to a terrorist supporting state. Thank you. If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, be sure to download our new app from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.